And you've probably heard a lot about diversity, equity, and inclusion policies. Now we're taking an in-depth look at what it means for the workplace.
As the state takes aim at diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives, also known as DEI, data shows how these efforts are impacting workplaces. Our Jayla Washington goes in depth now into the research outlined by a South by Southwest speaker today.
Walking through downtown, the different people you see is what makes Austin, Austin.
Welcome to South by Southwest, everyone.
So it is a fitting backdrop for Dr. Tana Sessions' chat called Driving Diversity Forward with Data.
There's still a lot of skepticism out there.
She's an HR and diversity, equity, and inclusion consultant.
And then finally,
she talked about data and research showing DEI initiatives actually help recruit and retain employees and creates a 2 times higher cash flow for workers. According to research her team has gathered, greater diversity and management teams helps companies earn 19% more in revenue, and companies with board seat members who aren't white or are women have a higher year-over-year revenue. Still, just over 30% of executives view DEI initiatives as a top business priority, according to Sessions.
I understand people are uncomfortable. I understand people are afraid. I think they have not done the full research around what this work is.
Texas State and Houston Systems universities have already stopped DEI hiring after a directive from Governor Greg Abbott arguing these efforts are harmful.
While they are saying they want to increase diversity, which is a noble cause, what they're actually doing is, instead of uniting us, is they're dividing us based on things like skin color, sexual orientation, and things like that.
Greg Sindelar, the CEO of the Texas Public Policy Foundation, feels those helping shape younger minds shouldn't be hired just to fit a diversity quota.
And that is not what we want to see in our institutions of higher education.
So the important part is to understand why the work is being done.
Jayla Washington, KXAN News.
And that consultant Jayla spoke to said a lack of resources and commitment to DEI initiatives is one of the biggest challenges companies run into when trying to implement those changes. Many businesses as well as universities have become more public with their initiatives and progress, though there is still a divide on whether those should be considered.